All right, so Dave's going to go over what everybody needs to have in their toolbox. As he goes over them, you pull out that tool, okay? If you do not have it, write it down. So you don't come to us and say the thingamajigger that looked like the whatchamacallit that was this. Dave's going to give you the name of it. If you don't have it, write it down. Okay, and I need you to email me today with what you are missing, so make sure that you have it. Okay, Dave.
All right, so the first thing I'm going to go over is a laser measure.
Okay, everybody pull out their laser measure. Okay, we don't want to be using a tape measure or anything else. Pull it out, hold it up. Make sure Freddie sees it. Okay, so laser measure. Okay, go ahead, keep on going with.
Next thing I actually carry is a regular tape measure, just in case the batteries die on your laser measure.
Okay. Any quick thing on how to use that? I mean, it's pretty simple, wall to wall.
Yep, just wall to wall.
Don't hit an opening.
Exactly.
Okay, don't hit an opening as you go into the other room, so make sure you're bouncing on something. Don't bounce on a mirror.
Exactly.
Okay, and think about the measurement that you're getting. Okay, you know, if you're going to measure from that wall to that wall, and I come up with 40 feet, is that right or wrong? It's wrong. Okay, so probably an estimate of 20, 25 feet. So just make sure it makes sense.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
Next thing is going to be Hydro Shark.
Okay, what is that used for, real quick? Pet odor removal and for water damage. So you got to have it on the truck. You cannot do pet odor removal if you don't have the laser measure. I got about 5 of them sitting in my office.
And the next thing is a non-penetrating meter, also for water damages too.
Okay, what is the non-penetrating?
It actually detects moisture and wood, drywall, everything like that.
By non-penetrating means you don't have to stick it through the wall.
Exactly.
Okay, you just hold it on the wall.
And then our next thing is going to be moisture pen.
What are they used for?
For water damages, getting temperature and humidity out of the rooms.
Readings. We're saying you have to get moisture readings. You got to have a moisture pen and make sure it's working. Okay, every once in a while, just go ahead and turn it on. If you haven't done a moisture reading for a while, make sure it turns on. You don't want to get out there and it's not working. Is that the same batteries for the moisture pen?
No, they're all different.
Okay.
All right. Next one is going to be an injection needle.
And what is that used for?
Pet injection.
Pet odor injections, okay? And that's the one that goes in the end of the multi-sprayer.
Yep.
Okay, make sure the needle's not bent or anything else, you know, like that. If I give you one and you lose it, you pay for a new one. If you come to me and it's wore out, it's bent or whatever like that, I'll give you a new one, okay, if you wear it out. But if you lose it, I won't.
Then the next one is the hypodermic needle for space spray injections.
And what's different about that? It's got a glass syringe because space spray is a solvent, and if you use a plastic needle for that, it'll chew it up. So that's why we have it. Has to be in the container because you throw it in your toolbox, you go to get it, it will be broke.
The next thing is going to be a screwdriver. You want a Phillips and a flathead, which this one converts to both.
Phillips and a flathead screwdriver.
Yep. So the next thing you want is 2 crescent wrenches, a big one and a little one.
Okay, what is a crescent wrench? What's the difference between that and a regular wrench?
This actually adjusts. Up here it has this little wheel on it that adjusts up and down.
Okay, some of you may call it an adjustable wrench.
Yep.
A smaller one and a larger one.
Next thing is crimpers.
Okay, what are they used for?
Actually fix the solution lines on the Bang Clean solution lines.
Well, we don't use that anymore, but they're good for.
You actually can snap stuff off. You can actually put stuff in there and it actually crimp it off and break it right off.
Another thing they're good for is snipping nails, basically.
Oh, there you go.
Things like that.
There you go. Exactly. Next thing is wire strippers.
Wire strippers, okay, for doing any kind of a short electronic repair that you might have to do.
Yep. And just next thing is regular wrench. These are actually good with gripping. They have the little teeth in here that grip. All right. Next thing is going to be Allen keys.
Instead of them, everybody know what Allen keys are? I guess so. Okay.
All right. Next thing is going to be box cutter.
Box cutter with
Blades.
box cutter with extra blades. They do get dull.
Yep.
Okay, so you need extra blades. If you need extra blades, we should have a supply here. We should be able to keep a supply. Freddie, you want to make sure that somebody, Stefan, Steve, or whatever, picks up extra supply of batteries. What kind of batteries are they for the other one?
The Hydro Shark actually takes 9 volt.
9 volt, we should have them. Double A,
This one actually takes 9 volt too.
9 volt.
And they
Where's-
take triple A's, the laser measurer,
Double A,
and this actually
or
takes
triple, 3A.
yeah, and then this one takes like some kind of round battery. I'm not sure. What
Okay,
that is.
Stefan knows which ones to
Yeah.
get that, so you should have spare of all of them. We should have spare, so somebody comes back in, they're not here, need a battery, we got it,
And then the next one's actually going to be a carpet knife, carpet blade.
okay?
They're actually double sided. They actually this cuts carpet better than a box cutter.
Right. So we need, they're called, I guess, utility knife blades.
Yep.
Okay, we need a good supply of them, and we need a good supply of carpet blades. They're two different types of blades.
Yep. And the next thing is Teflon tape. So anytime you change the fitting, you always want to put this on here so you don't have any leaks.
Teflon tape.
So the next thing you want to have is drywall saw.
And what's that used for?
Cut drywall.
Oh, there you go. And that's something? Okay.
And-
That'll help you cut straight lines, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
The next thing you want to go, it kind of goes with that, is chalk line. So you want to put it out, get a nice straight line. You don't want to go look like a roller coaster going down the wall.
Okay, you need a helper. They hold one end. You need a you need a tape measure. Okay, do we have a regular tape measure?
Yep, I got a regular.
You need a regular tape measure. Measure up on one side, put a mark. Measure up on the other side, have your helper hold it there, helper hold it there. Do not try to eyeball this. Okay, nobody's eyeball is that good. Measure, and then plumb a line. Score it first with your utility knife, and then come back and cut it. Okay?
All right, next thing is going to be hammer.
Hammer.
Next thing after that, pry bar. Good for popping baseboards, everything like that. And next thing after that is going to be stapler, for putting up containment. And I actually always keep where are you at? A roll of blue tape in your toolbox is a good idea too.
Okay. And also, probably duct tape is also a good idea to have in there
Yep.
too, isn't it? And a roll of duct tape.
Exactly.
Okay?
Yep. So next thing is Easy Pass. Always carry Easy Pass.
Easy pass. Yeah, I don't want to call, I can't get into the tunnel and everything else. If you go through without an easy pass or without paying, photograph your driver's license or the tag number, okay? And then they send Gene a bill. And then Gene looks in to see who was driving that vehicle that day. And guess what happens next? Yeah. Okay?
Alright, next is going to be wall guards. Need at least 4 of them.
4 wall guards. And they're for putting around corners so that when we drag the hose in, it doesn't take and chip the drywall off the corners.
Next thing is going to be a bucket and your horsehair brush for doing furniture.
Everybody knows what that's for, right? If you do not, let us know, let me know. I can email you a video on all of the services that we do, all the stuff we videoed it. If there's a point that you can't quite remember or whatever, let me know, send me an email, and I will email you back that video. Just click on, you can watch it right on your phone.
Alright, and then you want extra plugs. There you go.
Male, female, right?
Female, yep. And then the next thing you want is a caution sign, which is right by you.
How many should we have?
At least 2
At least 2. Where do we use these?
for when going over residential streets. Where people
Okay,
walk.
any public area, okay, if you want to cut, and it's still good even on customers' property, anytime, hose, sidewalk, or whatever, put these there to make sure they see them, okay? Especially if you're doing public areas, say a commercial job where there's a sidewalk, you pull up to a townhouse and there's a public sidewalk and you're running a hose across. Must have a caution sign there. Why do I say there's always reasons why? Okay, we had a lawsuit probably maybe 8-10 years ago, okay, where somebody slipped and fell coming out of an elevator. It was a tall building. We were doing a pharmacy that was in there. He run the hoses in and into the pharmacy, no caution signs out. Okay, so there was a settlement for insurance for that. So we must have caution signs on.
All right, the next thing is I actually carry at least 2 extra fittings for you for the wands, the solution line, so if they get damaged, you can change them right on site. And that is actually it.
Okay, remember, you're taking equipment out. What happens to mechanical equipment? Huh?
What's up?
It can break, right? It's a mechanical equipment, it can break. Even brand new, it can break. So that's why we have tools. That's why we want to have extra parts and all in there. If you get out, something breaks, say wand, the hose won't go on the wand, the fittings broke on that, okay, or it's leaking or whatever like that, and you call Dave up, what's the first thing you're going to say, Dave? Do you have a
Anything to fix it. Toolbox.
toolbox, yeah, but do you have a fitting? Do you have this? Do you have this? And he can walk you through how to fix it. He can't walk you through how to fix it if you don't have the tools. Okay, so with all these tools, you can do just about any repair out on the field that can be done to the trucks,
Exactly.
correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right, any questions? Does everybody understand what every tool is that was mentioned up here?